Hold on. I'll edit this out, I promise. I promise I'll totally remember to edit this part out and not just leave it as part of the episode. Promise me, future me, you'll edit this out so we're not just looking at nothing while I'm looking for a thing. Because I thought of it after I hit record. Don't you screw me like this, future me. Don't you screw me. Where is it? Where is she? Swear to me. Okay. Now we're good. Now we can start. Damn it, I grabbed the wrong fuck. I grabbed the wrong fuck. How did I do that? I thought I just saw... How did I do that? Did I...
Welcome to What's the Deal with Sam? Starring Sam Lilly. Join Sam as he discusses a wide variety of topics.
Bad mail.
Now let's start the show.
Thank you. For real this time. What's the deal with Ditto? It's like a good Pokemon with the ground. Was it worth grabbing this prop? Oh, you bet your titties it was. You see, the thing about Ditto is capable of copying an enemy's genetic code to instantly transform itself into an exact duplicate of anything or anyone. In Ditto's mysterious mansion, Ash and friends meet Duplica, a Pokemon trainer trying to fix up her house of Imite. The house's main attraction is Duplica's Ditto, even though it has trouble completing its transformations. Team Rocket then steals Ditto and threatens it until its transformations are perfect. First appearance, episode 37, Ditto's Mysterious Mansion. Type normal. Number 132, Ditto TM. Ditto sucks. Ditto sucks, okay? And the reason Ditto sucks is because it's such a filler piece of shit. Look at Ditto. Look at this. I maybe talked about this before. I don't even fucking care. I don't even fucking care. He's got this stupid face. He's a fucking blob with a stupid face. They couldn't even bother to give him fucking real facial features. Like, he's just a blob with a couple dots and a line. We squiggled on a piece of paper, and then went boom boom. That's a Ditto. Make him a color. I don't care. And then, and then we're like, well, how do we make him an interesting Pokemon? I mean, at first, I guess they were just like, we need another Pokemon. We need to make it a nice round 150 right now. Right? And, I mean, they already planned, like, let's make an extra secret one for Mew and whatever. And that's already fucking stupid with the Mew being on number 151, but Mewtwo being number 150. That's not how the sequence of numbers even works. But with Ditto, they were like, they didn't have time to, like, to do it. They didn't plan him. He was just, like, one of those filler ones they knew they needed to get more in there, and they were running out of fucking time. Like, okay, well, we swiggle the thing, put 2 dots on a line on it. That's Pokemon. Well, how do we make this into a Pokemon? It's like, all it does, it only knows one move, it's Transform. So it could just turn into whatever thing it's fighting. And, which means, that anything you're fighting gets to have a free hit on you every time, so you're just going to be inherently at a disadvantage. In general, you just be at a big disadvantage. Unless you're, like, high level or something, or, some other thing that would have given you an advantage anyway. If you're equally matched, they'll have a free hit on you, and that'll just make it suck. That sounds like a good idea. Then we don't have to program any moves or anything. It's type, I don't know, it's just normal type, and it turns into whatever type the thing is it's fighting. Because you don't really have to do much else for, arts and animations, a lot of shit. We just do this. We don't have to deal with anything. He doesn't evolve. He doesn't do fucking anything except for the transform thing. So he is transformed to Pokemon. And they're like, okay, well, how do we make that interesting in the game? Why would people want to get that? I don't know, make it so he only shows up in a couple places. And they're like, that's not good enough. You still have to want to get him, right? Like, yeah, right. Okay, so he's a failed genetic experiment when trying to make an actual cool Pokemon. Let's do that. That way we can make it so his lore is really cool. And then maybe people will forget that he sucks. It sucks. The other thing also is that people try to defend Ditto. This was a conversation. They already had these conversations, about a week before the game had to come out, and then they put the game out, and they're like, you know what? I guess that counts now. It has to be canon because we stuck with it. We didn't have time to make a better thing for this placeholder. That's not official, but might as well be. Later generations try to kind of defend Ditto. They try to put him into this thing of like, well, you can use Ditto for breeding Pokemon. That's mostly what he's used for now. And the thing about that is, let me tell you the thing about that. I don't give a shit about breeding Pokemon. That's not to say that he doesn't have a use now, but that's again the thing they sort of retroactively like, okay, well, we'll make it so he can do something else, which is good. Maybe they should have thought of him having some kind of purpose when they first made him, but they're like, okay, at least they're trying to fix that mistake. They tried to fix a lot of the things that weren't necessarily perfect with Gen 1 as they went along, and this was a thing that needed a lot of revamping, and it got at least any, which is better than none. But it's still pretty much just used for breeding, and if you don't breed Pokemon, Ditto is still a horrible piece of garbage. You probably won't ever use it for battling. The only time you would use Ditto for battling or anything is like out of some kind of like personal challenge, probably. Like, I want to do a Ditto run. I'm going to try to beat the game with Ditto. That's maybe it. Which I'm not opposed to doing if anyone wants to see it. I just don't know how I would do it. So, maybe I won't. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm just thinking out loud on that. I probably can't because I can't trade to get him, so whatever. But outside of that and breeding are basically the only times you're going to use a goddamn motherfucking cocksucking Ditto. I mean, if you did that, that would at least give it more purpose, right? Like, if Ditto could take any shape, you just have, any just like Ditto, imitate this is my favorite porn stars, and will train hard, and it's just not gonna, you'll know. You'll know it's Ditto. You'll know what you did. But you'll be okay with it. I'm fine with it. I'm already fine. I haven't even done it yet, and I'm already fine with that. If they did that, if Ditto could do that, okay. Ditto's gonna get a pass. But until Ditto can do that, is real, and actually does do that for me, Ditto sucks. So, if you think Ditto sucks, you should leave a like. If you think Ditto sucks, you should leave a dislike. If you think Ditto sucks, you should comment. Whatever your comment is, that's a vote for Ditto sucks. If you think Ditto sucks, you should give this video a view, which you've already done, so you're implicitly agreeing. If you think Ditto sucks, you should share the video. If you think Ditto sucks, and then you're probably, you probably have common sense. We'll put it that way. If you have common sense, any sense at all, Ditto sucks. What's the deal with Ditto? It's like every other Pokemon with the ground. Fucking sucks. What's the deal with Sam? What's the